Hey friends, it's me, Rhea Peterson. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Hold on. This is Gary. He is our newest family member and we are just in love with him. He's the sweetest little guy and he has just filled our hearts. And he's very busy and very fun. This is Gary. He says hello. But I'm gonna let him go now because he is very busy. But we are going to be decorating the living room for Christmas and I am excited. We're gonna be getting out the Christmas tree, the stockings, hanging like every garland that I have, which is a lot. I have been looking forward to this. I'm really excited about the color scheme that I picked this year. The tree downstairs is Mom's tree. The tree upstairs is for the family. The kids get to decorate that. And I just get really excited every year for the Christmas tree now. And I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to sharing it all with you. We are going to be, of course, baking cookies because you can't decorate for Christmas without making Christmas cookies. And when I decorated the kitchen, we did chocolate chip cookies, and this time we're gonna do one of Connor's favorites. We're gonna do some molasses cookies, which are delicious, but they do have to chill. So we are gonna jump right into making our cookies, get all of that squared away and baking so that we can decorate and then have cookies, and it will be amazing. But if you're new here, I'm so glad that you found me. I'm glad that you are all here. I hope that you all stick around. Subscribe if you're not already. I am really excited to continue decorating for Christmas. I still have my whole upstairs to do, but I hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope you'll stick around, hang out with me. We have lots to do and I'm just really excited to hang out. But let's not waste any time. Let's get started. Gary, are you excited? Woo! Okay, here are our ingredients. Molasses cookies are one of Connor's favorites. I'm very excited to make these. It's pretty simple. It's a basic cookie recipe. The one thing you have to do is chill it. So once I get everything mixed up, I'm gonna stick it in the fridge, get it chilling for an hour. We'll do some decorating, bake some cookies, and be done. I'm really excited to eat these. Well, like I said, I love making cookies when I'm decorating. I think it just brings all of the smells of the season and it's just a delicious treat after the effort. Decorating has been a gradual thing for me. I did not decorate really heavily until my kids were around. I got really excited for all of the holidays and now I lean into it heavily, especially at Christmas. And I was really excited, as I have stated a number of times. But we have got our cookie dough all mixed up. I am going to let it chill in the fridge for an hour. And for time's sake and to jump right into the decorating, we are jumping into the future and I'm showing you our chilled dough. I'm using my bigger cookie scoop. You just scoop it, roll the cookies into balls and roll them in the granulated sugar. Pop them on the pan and bake them. These ones took about 12 to 13 minutes for me, but we're gonna get these cookies in the oven and then get our Christmas tree out. I am so excited. Okay, so we are gonna start by setting up the Christmas tree and just letting her sit for a little bit and get settled. You can see we just have Gary's stuff everywhere. We're obsessed with him. Connor never thought he'd be a cat person and I think he's the most excited and most invested in Gary. And he's just been just a bright little fuzzball light in our house. And Harley has played and just been so much fun with him. It's wild. We never thought we would have a cat. And it's very fun. And I'm fully expecting him to climb all of the Christmas trees. So give me your tips on trying to prevent that. And not putting up a Christmas tree definitely is not an option. But let's get the Christmas tree out. Let's get it set up. And then we'll just pull out decorations and kind of just clean and decorate as we go. I can't believe it's time for the Christmas tree. I'm so excited.
Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good.
I've set the mood for the Christmas tree time with Santa on the TV. I'm getting the bench moved. We put the Christmas tree in this corner, and I clearly have not moved the bench recently. It is pretty dusty back here, and Alice's Barbie shoes have finally been found. I honestly don't know when they went missing, and that should tell you how I also don't know how long it's been since I dusted back here. But I'm going to get things dusted and vacuumed and cleaned up for all of the Christmas cheer, and we're going to finally get the Christmas tree out. And that also means that I need to get the Christmas tree collar out. It is a woven one that I got at Target. I love it, and it takes up space in our understairs closet, and it will be nice to finally just have it out instead of it just taunting me in there all of the time. And I know that I said that I was going to let the tree sit for a few minutes, but I forgot by the time I set up the tree, and I just jumped right into it because I was too excited.
Ooh, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year my friends and family, making angels in the sanctuary. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Now this Christmas,
Look who I found.
come on. We're gonna dance, have a good time,
Thanks so much.
have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas.
Yay! Wait. This isn't the right Christmas tree. Hold on. It was the wrong one. I got out the wrong tree. We wanted this one. Whoops. Some of you are probably thinking that I should set this up in the tree collar. That would have been the smart thing to do, and it is a lesson that I'm going to learn. Don't worry. But I do have multiple Christmas trees. I get them on clearance because it's been my goal to have one in like each bedroom and the main rooms. And I finally have enough. I just got 2 for the boys' rooms on sale, and I'm really excited. They don't know about them, but that's my next project, is to do the bedrooms and the playroom upstairs. So stay tuned for that. But this one was a Hearth and Hand. I got it on clearance. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's a pre-lit one, which is risky because the lights could go out, but it's my only pre-lit one, and it was definitely worth it. It's gorgeous. All mistakes have been made. Shoot! Hold on. Oh, Rhea. Okay. Pretend that was like smooth and demure, mindful. Instead of just like normally how Rhea does stuff. Oh, Rhea. Not bad. I could have gone worse. Should I have checked to see if it worked before I nearly died? Yes. Did I? Obviously not. But it's fine. It's gonna work. It has to work because it's Christmas and nothing ever goes wrong on Christmas. Okay. Yay, it works. Oh, man. Not gonna lie, I would have cried if it didn't. Straight up cried. I love it. Okay, so here is everything. It's not limited to, but also I might not use all of it. This is just kind of the vibe, the things that I'm thinking I want to use, and we are just going to find homes for things. The only trees I really have left are these big ones that will go in the living room, and then I only have black ones left. I don't know if I'm gonna use the black ones this year, but I am going to use red, which if you've been here a while, you know red's not one of my favorite colors, but I am feeling it this year. And I also love wood beaded garland. The only new things, I grabbed these for my fall, when I was shopping for my fall front porch stuff, and they were on sale at Hobby Lobby. So I did grab some more wood beads for my garland. This is new, but I got it last year after the season on clearance. It's this gold hearth and hand garland. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna use it, but I'm hoping I can work it in this year. Of course, the ribbons that we've already seen from the kitchen, and I got some red bows as well. The red bows are new. A lot of this stuff, I like to hold on to the box and package things that are breakable. So I've had these for a couple years, these ceramic bells, and then our stars as well. I like to pack back in the box. I do have, these are new this year. This is the hearth. I love hearth and hand, obviously. These candles, she came out with gold bells. I have the silver ones from a couple of years ago. I was very excited with the gold ones, and then these glass ornaments, which I might regret because of that. Also, I have all of my ornaments in here. I'm just gonna pick through and use the ones that I'm feeling this year. And don't worry, the tree upstairs in the kids' playroom is all family. So all the family ornaments go on there. The kids get to decorate it. Downstairs is just more mom's tree. But otherwise, this is all stuff that I have just had over the years that I might work in. But we are gonna start by putting our garland on the tree and go from there.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one...
This is definitely a trust the process. The big beads are on. It's a little gappy, but I'm gonna go the opposite direction around with these smaller beads and see how it looks. I'm a person that doesn't want my tree absolutely stuffed with things. I like having it minimal so that you can see the greenery, and I just like having that natural vibe to it. That's why I really go for the wooden beads, and you'll get by my color scheme that I just love that warm, woodsy kind of feel when it comes to the Christmas tree.
We'll put our differences aside.
Okay, so the garland is on. And I'm gonna put ornaments and ribbons on, and we're just gonna put everything on the tree and have fun. I'm not gonna put a lot of pressure on it. I have ribbons that I'm gonna put on and ornaments, and we're just gonna see what happens and try not to overthink it because it's a Christmas tree and it's supposed to be fun. So let's just throw all of the ornaments on. Starting with these brown glass ornaments. Some of them are clear, some of them more of a matte color. I got these on Amazon. I love that deep, rich, chocolatey brown color. And I'm going to brighten things up with the tree with lots of ribbons too. I am leaning heavily into the ribbon this year. I did ribbons last year and it turned out pretty, but this year I was feeling bows. So I am just kind of mixing and matching, bringing in brighter colors. I have some larger gold ornaments and I'm trying to just kind of put things near the front, get some things closer to the back to give it dimension, and just distributing things as evenly as I can. I love this coppery brown color, and so I looked up a tutorial on Pinterest on how to tie bows. It's definitely an art. It took me a couple of tries to get it, but once I got it, I got pretty good at it. But I just wanted to tie these velvet bows, and then I'm going to hook a Christmas ornament hook into the back of it so that I can secure it to the tree. I've just tied the ribbons to the tree before, but this way I can just have the nice proper bow without having to use a lot, and the hook will make it so that I can more easily move things around if it doesn't feel balanced. But I made a bow, and I won't lie to you, the first one took me quite a while.
Open sleigh, I was a child. I was the kind who smiled. The night before Christmas Day, weary thoughts to won't go away. What a night, we stayed up all night. Now it seems like no one's gonna wait for it.
These clear ones are the last ones I'm going to stick on the tree. They are kind of heavy. I know it's a risk, but I just love them so much, and I'm trying to place them right by a light so that they just kind of sparkle. Okay, well, our tree is nearly done. All I need to do is put the star on top, and then we are going to tackle the mantle. I am excited for this one, and I'm loving how the tree is turning out. It was definitely a trust the process, for sure. But the bows are so fun, and Alice is gonna lose her mind. They're just so fun. Okay, I'm gonna put the star on top.
But it seems like no one wants to wait for it. It's gonna be alright if you just hold tight, but you have to wait until tomorrow. You know it's on its way, and on Christmas Day there'll be no worry and no more sorrow.
For the mantle, I have got this garland that I've had. I just like to layer it. They're each a little bit different, and I just like the texture that it gives. And I'm gonna put it on half of the mantle with the stockings. I don't like putting it across the whole way. I just really love that hang that it does off the side with the stockings. And I secure everything with command strip hooks. I really like their light hooks. These things are solid. They're really, really strong. They're one of my favorite tools to use to hang pretty much anything that needs a hook. So I'm just placing the hooks where I need them, securing it, and I'll just layer everything. And then I like to hang the stockings on the side of the mantle that the garland is on. It's just a pretty grouping of things. So we're almost done. I've got a little bit of red and green, and I'm just gonna bring in all the colors that I had on the Christmas tree and tie it into the whole room. And it also, if you saw my kitchen, ties into the kitchen as well. We've just got those earthy tones. This one was a really fun one to put together this year.
The snow is falling down. I've been longing for this Christmas, when everyone's around to share this holiday.
I wanted wanted to work in that kind of minty green color that we have on the tree. So I made another bow, and I'm just kind of looping these 2 ribbons in the back, and that way I can use them to make the loop to put on the hook. And that way I can work in that pretty coppery color and the minty green, and also fill in that empty space right there on the end.
Giving you a smile, I can seem to look away. I might be crazy.
So I think what I'm gonna do is string the gold and the ceramic bells, and then maybe a wood garland here. But we'll see. I'm tempting fate, I know, with Gary. But we're gonna try it and see what we think.
This year I'm really hoping for a kiss under the mistletoe. As hours pass by, all the stars shine much brighter. Or is it just your eyes that have lit something in me? See you coming closer from across the room. My heart is
Well, to finish the mantle, I'm just bringing in pieces that you saw on the table. I have this greenery, and I have the little red berries and some picks that I used a lot last year, and I'm just kind of working that all in. And then I was able to find the gold picks that I have. I only have 2 of them, and I usually just end up putting them in arrangements like this, but I wanted to bring in more of that golden coppery color again, so I threw those in there. It made a mess. I had to vacuum again, but it was worth it. This is a fun one that it just fills in that area, and it pulls in all of the colors. And I'm throwing it here and then putting my diffuser, which doesn't totally match, but it is necessary. So one of my favorite things to do is to get Christmas tree essential oil and have that diffused so that we still get that like real tree feel, even though it is a faux tree, and it just makes it that much more fun. So we decorated the diffuser with some berries. I've got my metal tree here with the candle, and let's get the diffuser going. I got Plant Therapy's Christmas tree. This one smells so good. It was like I was at the Christmas tree farm.
Yes, it's a time of happiness, a time of joy. But now this year is twice as special, 'cause I'm hoping for that we'll fall in love in this winterland. Could we fall in love in this winterland? Wanna fall in love in this winter wonderland.
Piano is always a tricky one for me, but I'm still leaning into trying to get all of the colors to kind of tie into each area, and I think I can manage to do it with what I have left decor-wise. So I'm getting it all dusted off and prepared. I am pulling each piece with the right colors. I did have to kind of switch things around a bit, and I didn't even get the final switch for you on camera, but I do really love how the piano turned out this year, which is rare. I usually have mixed feelings about it, but this one turned out just right, especially with the little tea lights. I couldn't make the little candle work, but I'm gonna save those for the entryway anyways. But this one just turned out so cozy. Okay, so all that I have left in the living room is the couch. So we are going to put the pillows, the new pillow covers on for the holiday season, and our little thing in our basket. And then all we have to do is vacuum. And then the living room is done. I was able to tie in my fall colors, bring it into Christmas with that coppery color, and I was really excited about it. I didn't get any new pillow covers or anything. I grabbed the green ones that I usually have on my bed upstairs, and then we had just a fun little reddish Merry Christmas pillow that I could put right in the middle. And it turned out really fun, and I didn't do anything different this year for the basket. I love this little remote holder that I got at Target last year, and this jar that I like to put a faux candle in, and it's just nice and cozy, very simple, but it still has that wonderful Christmassy feel. Well, there were plenty of faux pine needles on the carpet, plus I did not get all of the glitter up, so I had to vacuum that up a little bit more as well. But the living room is done, and I am so happy with how it turned out this year, and I just love it, but I'm not done. I want to keep going and decorate the stairs, do the banister, put some things on there, and then there's a big blank wall at the bottom of the stairs that I just haven't done anything with yet that I want to put some things up on as well. So I grabbed this garland, which I usually put upstairs on top of the bookshelf, but this year it's going on the railing here. And then I'm just going to bring in all of the different colors that I can. I have some starlights that I want to put on here, but I'm just layering things, adding in the different colors and giving it that cozy feel. Okay, so I don't have any outlets that are convenient for right here by the banister. This garland has lights on it, but I can't plug it in. But I do have these little star lights. I got these at IKEA. I'll try to link them if I can. I'm just gonna weave them into the garland, and then there's a switch here. I can command strip up at the banister at the top, but they're so pretty. I'm using the Velcro picture command strips for this. That way I can pull it off and change the batteries more easily. And it makes taking everything off a little bit easier too with the odd shape of the battery pack. But I'm just placing it in spots where it can be kind of inconspicuous. I needed to put two because the one strand wasn't quite long enough, but it's pretty how it kind of overlaps in the middle. But I was able to hide that one mostly. And then I'm just kind of weaving it in. I couldn't weave it in as much as I wanted to because it was two and it was just a little tricky, but it's still fun how you just have the lights kind of going right through the middle.
Almost came to a stop, but somehow I knew and
okay, so I have this big blank wall here. My plan later is to put like pictures of the kids on here, like big ones, but I haven't done that yet. So I put the bench that's normally in the living room here, and I thought I have all these different garlands, so I'm just gonna hang some on the wall here, put some pillows on the bench down here, and it'll just be like a nice little cozy holiday spot. It should work.
Christmas time. It's gonna be you and me decorating the tree from this Christmas sun.
Well, to make sure that all of the garlands were spread out and not piled on top of each other, I am offsetting some command hooks so that each one can kind of have its own spot and it'll be more cohesive that way. I didn't want to lose the letters from peace, and I didn't want everything just piled up because it wouldn't really fill in the space that well. So I am just alternating things, putting longer ones near the bottom. I was able to use one of my wood bead strands here, and I even was able to add some bells. This turned out really nice. It was just a simple thing. I just had a bunch of garlands left over from different seasons or different Christmases, but it was fun to just be able to use all of them and fill in empty space and give it just that nice layered fun dimension on the wall and make it Christmassy. And then I added these pillows to the bench and it turned out great. But that is everything that I have for you. I love how all of the decorations turned out. Our cookies, we forgot to check in with them. They're right here. They turned out perfect. They were just what Connor needed when he got home from work, and the molasses cookies just really brought that holiday feel. It's one we make specifically around the holidays, but all of the decorations are beautiful, and I am loving the Christmas vibe in the house. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got some ideas. Leave a comment and let me know what you like to do. If you're not already, consider subscribing, continuing to hang out. I still have more Christmas to put up, but I hope you're well, and I will see you next time. Bye.
It's gonna be you and me, decorate